Hey guys, it's Mindie and I'm back with another art video, and after a long 1 month, I'm back with more videos for you guys. Most of you guys are probably wondering where I've been, and to be honest, I've announced it on my Instagram, but I don't think everybody got it because not every people follow my Instagram, you know? And so what happened is that it's pretty much just school stuff. I'm not going to get into too much detail because it's not really important to you guys. And anyways, but now I'm back and I'm here to make more videos and probably some bonus videos for you guys. And I'm pretty excited. School hasn't technically ended yet. I have like 3 days of school left, but I'm going to dedicate most of my time to making videos. So here's a little update while I'm gone is that I actually invest in a new camera and a new tripod. The reason why I got the camera is because I kind of want that flip screen thingy, and it's not just because of that. I wanted the footage to be a little bit more better and a little bit more crystal clear, I guess. And I mean, my old camera was doing okay, but the physical camera itself was how can I say this? It's chipping off. Like some of the bits and pieces was chipping off and it was going everywhere. So my dad said, yeah, it's time to get a new camera. So yeah, and there's that. For the tripod, it's because to hold the weight of my new camera, because this may not be important to you guys, but I just want to talk about it, is that I actually got the Canon 80D camera and it's quite heavy, and so my old tripod wouldn't be able to hold all that weight, so I have to buy a new tripod to hold all that weight. And yeah, it ended up costing me somewhat a lot, but it was worth it. And I'm probably going to be using a whole lot of these two new equipment, so yeah. And I'm actually experimenting with my camera at the moment. I'm trying to do the like different effects it has and try to read about how the how do you say this, like equipment work? Not equipment. I can't think of the word, but I'm trying to think of like how the buttons go and how you use it and stuff like that, and it's working, but I'm still working on it. So if you see a little bit of bumps in the footage, it's just your girl don't know how to work the camera yet, okay? She needs time. Anyways, as I said in previous videos, I was going to do a fantasy type series, and I wasn't joking because this is going to be the first episode in that series, and I decided to call it Mindie's Mystic because I think it's short, it's simple, it tells you what it is, and I was tempting to put creations in the title too, but I decided against it because I think it's too long and it's too describing, so I just decided to leave it at that. And I just want to say thank you everybody for commenting the title to the series. It really means a lot and it's fun to scroll around and see all the different names, and yeah, thank you. I felt like I should have an intro for this series or something, but I don't know. I'll think about it and maybe put it in the next episode or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'll think about it. But I felt like I need it. So yeah. And if some of you may recall, this line art is actually from the 10 marker challenge video, but I actually prepped the line art for this video, but I decided to use it in that video as well. And so for this video, I did tweak a few things here and there, like on her arm, there's a tattoo now, and now she's wearing bracelets, and there's a few extensions to her dress. I don't know what it is, but I think it looks cool, so I decided to keep it. And the rest looked pretty much the same. There are a few things I would change if I can go back, is that I would change the skin color because the skin color looked way too orange. When I laid down the mid-tone, I was like, this is too orange, and I can't do anything about it, so I decided to just roll with it and see how it goes, and it looked too orange competing with the rest of the picture. I mean, it really did made it pop, but I would rather go for a paler skin color because that's how I pictured it, and after I colored it orange, it just blew my idea out the window. It was like that for the background too. I was going for like a foresty type background, and I have the initial color scheme and the initial thumbnail in my phone. I was, planning out the colors, how it would look, and, stuff like that. And I was matching the colors while I was doing this huge green blob behind her, and all of a sudden I made these weird strokes that looked like grass, and I was like, hey, that looks good, so I rolled with it, and this is what came out of it. And if I would change anything, I would add a little bit more grass in the background and made the background, like the background green, a little bit more lighter because it looked too saturated and a little bit too bright, I guess. I mean, I didn't want it to be a bright green. I kind of want it to be like a grass green, like not too saturated, a little bit dull and stuff like that. But this turned out a little bit too bright and saturated, so that's what I didn't like about it. If you actually look closely, the grass isn't really opaque. It's kind of translucent. You kind of see all the strokes behind it and such, And I tried my best to make it as opaque as possible, even though my paints aren't really that opaque and saturated, so I tried my best. And I know you can't really tell on the screen, but I can definitely tell in real life, so there's that. To be honest, this piece just turned into a huge experiment because I didn't really have a concrete idea in my head of what the picture would actually look like, and if I do, well, it's beyond my skills, so that happened. And I actually used masking fluid while I was doing the background on the girl, and I was so scared the whole time that it will rip the paper because I didn't use my normal 180 gram paper that I use for my copics. I used this mixed media paper, I think, and it has a bump to it, so I'm scared if I use the masking fluid on it, it will just grip onto the paper, and when I peel it off, it's just gonna rip right off. So that's been tragic. It did rip a little bit, but I tried my best not to rip it, and it turned out to be a success, and I'm very grateful for that. Overall, I'm okay with how the picture turned out. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, and it's not the worst thing in the world either, but I felt like it's an okay, I felt like I can do better, and I still have a lot to improve, but this is the best I can get right now, so it's okay. I'm proud of myself, and yeah, I'm okay with this. This gets an okay in my book. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention is about my shop. My shop is actually up and running now, but I'm still in the process of, taking picture of the prints and thinking of the pricing and just stuff like that. And as for like notebooks and stuff, I will be making more of them, but in a later date. And I'm actually thinking of accepting commissions because I felt like they're kind of fun to do, And I really wanted to try one. So maybe I'll go on with commissions or something. I don't know yet, but it's in the process of thinking and I may do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and at the end, I try to do this cool cinematic roll thingy, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. But anyway, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. And as always, thank you everybody so much for watching. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. You have no idea how much it means to me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!